Hello everybody, we're back once again. There was 3 more items in the P.O. box on January the 15th. Unfortunately, we have to begin not only with a yellow sticker of doom, but the Canadian yellow sticker of doom. I tried to send, and speaking of the penalty minute PC, I tried sending out once again to Mr. Ty Domi on an address on Hood Road in Markham, Ontario. Unfortunately, that has bounced back, so that's going to put a little pin in trying to get Mr. Domi back, because I'm fairly sure he lives in Canada, so I'm going to have to dig a little deeper into seeing if I can find out what he's up to there. If anybody has any ideas, if he's involved with a team or something up there, let me know. But as of right now, Mr. Domi, you have to go back on the back burner. So, unfortunately. But moving along, we did get 2 hopeful returns. The first one came back from the Charlotte, North Carolina area with my Western Wear stamp. Open it up, we have a card, we have a basketball card, and we have a signed. This goes into the great nickname category. We have a 90/91 NBA Hoops signed card from Mr. Eric Sleepy Floyd. And that is awesome, because that is exactly how he signed it. Sleepy. That is cool. So pause 1 second. Let me tell you how long it took for Mr. Floyd to come back. All right, and we are back. And unfortunately, Mr. Floyd was one of those guys, one of those players that I became aware of later on in life. Growing up in Pittsburgh, we didn't have an NBA team. So, I was aware of what the Bulls were doing in the 90s. I don't think it was possible for you to be alive and not know about what the Bulls were doing in the 90s. That was really the only basketball I kind of knew at the time, until I got to college, and a lot of my friends grew up loving basketball, so that's when I started watching it. But that was about the year 2000. So unfortunately, I missed Mr. Floyd's career, which was a lengthy one. Ran from 82 to 95. His rookie season, 82 to 83 with the Nets. Then he played from 83 to 88 for the Golden State Warriors. 88 to 93 with the Rockets. 93 to 94 with the Spurs. And then went back to the Nets in New Jersey. Not Brooklyn, but in New Jersey from 94 to 95. Was named an All-Star in 87 when he was playing for Golden State. Some good college accolades. 12,260 career points, 5,175 career assists, 1,120 career steals, a gold medal with Team USA in the FIBA Under-19 World Championship back in 1979. Just great player, awesome nickname, very awesome guy. Very appreciative. Look at that. To Zach Sleepy, number 21. That is cool. That is a cool one. And I sent to Mr. Floyd on December the 23rd. Came back on the 15th for a very, very fast 23-day turnaround. So Mr. Floyd, thank you for joining the collection. Thank you for gracing the couch with probably one of the coolest autographs I'm going to see for a while. Let me get a pause, and we'll move on to the final one for the 15th. All right, we have returned from the moving around with the final TTM that came back on the 15th. Got my little Dia de los Muertos themed sticker. This one came back on the 15th. From Wichita, Kansas. So, cannot honestly remember who I sent to that would live in Kansas. We're going to find out. And we've got a signed 90 score rookie card, Mr. Phil Stephenson with the Padres. Nice. Is it a 90? Yeah. Always liked score. Simple, yet timeless and kind of elegant. And a signed rookie card is awesome. So hang on 1 second, I'll let you know how long this thing took. All right, we have returned. And I sent this to Mr. Stephenson, and you know what? I'm going to say, because it's just awesome, the fact that I got to write a letter to a person in the Dodge City, Kansas mailing address makes me happy. And it's a pity that the postmark didn't say Dodge City, it said Wichita, but regardless, I got to send to Dodge City, Kansas, which is awesome. You know, I like that. So I sent to Mr. Stephenson on November the 20th of 2021, came back on the 15th as a 56-day turnaround, and didn't have a very long career in the majors. Started his career in Chicago with the Cubs in '89, and then went and played for the Padres from '89 to '92. Career 201 batting average, 29 RBIs and 6 home runs. But collegiately, you're talking a great career. Just awesome career. 2-time college All-American. He was a Wichita State Shocker. So let's see. Oh, here you go. So, bear with me for a small tale. While playing for the Shockers of Wichita State University under his older brother Gene, Phil hit safely in what was then the longest hitting streak in Division I history. 47-game hitting streak in 1981. That stood for 6 years until 1987, when Oklahoma State and Robin Ventura hit for 58 consecutive games. And this play, I remember when I was writing to him, I actually had to look it up because I was unfamiliar with the play. But in the 1982 College World Series, there was arguably one of the most famous plays in College World Series history, the Grand Illusion versus the University of Miami in 1982 that he was involved in. But beyond that, again, 2-time College All-American in 1981 and 1982, was the Missouri Valley Conference Baseball Player of the Year in 1982, and then trying to see what year it was. All right, I found it. No worries, everybody, I found it. And through all the accolades and all the everything, he was elected, rightfully so, to the College Baseball Hall of Fame, part of the class of 2007. So, that is awesome. We got a card from a series that I really liked, a rookie card to boot, a fast return, a beautiful signature from a College Baseball Hall of Famer. I'm a happy boy. So, let me know what you think down below for Mr. Eric Sleepy Floyd and Mr. Phil Stephenson. If anybody has any information or leads on Ty Domi, shoot me a message. Let me know. If not, continue on being safe and healthy and happy especially. And we'll see you next time, everybody. I was trying to think of something poetic to go out on, and I ruined it. So, hopefully you enjoyed that one. Take care, everybody. And we are back with the third autograph for the mega video. This one was in the P.O. Box on January the 18th, so the day after Martin Luther King Day. Came back from Los Angeles, California. Let's slide that down so I can rip it and not damage anything. Let's see what we got from Los Angeles. Hey, yeah, baby. Now we're talking, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clements. Tommy Clements. On the, what year is this? The 1991 All-World CFL cards. I can't remember where. I think a friend of mine gave me a couple of packs of these, and I've been trying to get as many signed as I can. And he is absolutely a legend. So pause 1 second. Let me tell you how long it took. All right, we are back, and this is actually the second attempt I sent to Mr. Clements. I tried him... Excuse me, I tried him last year when he was still coaching for the Arizona Cardinals, but unfortunately I didn't hear back. And then he announced his retirement from coaching, actually earlier this month. Had a very long coaching career. From 92 just until 2020, coached at the college and NFL level. Actually won a Super Bowl as a, what was he at that point? He was the quarterback's coach for the Green Bay Packers when they beat the Steelers. Not that I was there and am bitter at all, but, what are you going to do? Actually, I do remember him. He was the quarterback's coach for the Steelers back in the early 2000s. That's where I remember him because his career as a player went from 1975 to 1987. Only one of those seasons actually played in the NFL. He played for the Chiefs in 1980. But from 75 to 78, this was all in the CFL. The Ottawa Rough Riders, Saskatchewan Rough Riders in 79, and the Hamilton Tiger Cats in 79. 81 to 82, back with the Tiger Cats, and finished his career from 83 to 87 with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. He was a CFL Most Outstanding Player his final year in 87, won 2 Grey Cups in 76 and 84, was the passing yardage leader in the CFL in 1979, 7-time CFL All-Star, CFL Most Outstanding Rookie in 1975, had 39,041 passing yards, 252 touchdowns, 214 career interceptions, and in 1994 was inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. Just a solid player, a solid coach for a long time. You're looking from 75 until 2020, his football career ran as both a player and a coach. But there you have it. So this is one I was hoping to get him back. Originally, I had sent him a picture from the Steelers yearbook from, I think, 2002 that I randomly had. And I sent him his picture there, and unfortunately that never came back. But I was able to track him down in the LA area with a very sweet CFL card. I'm extremely happy. He was retired by this point, which is why he doesn't have a team on there. But I'll give you this if you want to pause that and read up on Mr. Clements. But I am extremely happy. Thank you so much. A CFL Hall of Famer and just a great Canadian football player and a great football coach. So I'm extremely happy. Mr. Tom Clements. I didn't even tell you. I sent this. This is the recent. I sent this January the 3rd of this year. It came back January the 18th. Very, very fast, 15-day turnaround. I am extremely grateful. Mr. Clements, let me know what you guys think down below. And hopefully everybody's doing good. We'll catch you next time. Oop, adjust the camera. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And we are going to wrap up the weekend TTM review with an interesting day. It was an interesting day at the P.O. Box. We're going to start off with the yellow sticker of demise, unfortunately, that came back from Hall of Famer Mr. Ed Reed, he of the Baltimore Ravens. Sent to an address, as you can see here, down in Locust Grove, Georgia. Came back, no mail receptacle. So unfortunately, that is a miss. I'm fairly sure he's still on the coaching staff at the University of Miami. I have tried him there before, haven't heard back, so I'll see if I can find another address or maybe try him again at the University of Miami. So until then, Mr. Reed, you're going to have to take a back seat, which is something you often didn't do during your career. And then here comes the interesting part. We got a return, but in one of these We Care envelopes. So kind of got smushed by, I don't know, a demon. But no postmark that I can see, but there is a card there. Can't make out the name. If you want to pause and see if you can make a guess as to who that is. I think I may know. But let's see, 1, if it's intact, 2, if it's signed, 3, what in the world it is. Well, it is signed, but first off, behold the envelope. I don't know what ate this, but it took some chunks out of it. And now the even crazier part, in my opinion, is the card. Because it is a signed and in very good condition Super Bowl winner Brad Johnson card. How it survived that to come out essentially unscathed. I mean, we've got a little bit of a bend, a little bit of a little bit of a dog ear up there, but it should have been shredded if you look at that envelope. But be that as it may, Mr. Brad Johnson, everybody. Hang on one second. Keep bumping the camera. And we are returned. Pretty quick return from Mr. Johnson. I sent it to him on November the 17th of 2021. It came back January the 22nd for a 66-day turnaround. It was an address down in Athens, Georgia, if you're looking to send to Mr. Johnson. A very long, surprisingly long career. Began his career with the Minnesota Vikings in 1992, played there until 98. Went to the Washington Redskins from 99 to 2000, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2001 to 2004, the Minnesota Vikings again 2005 to 2006, and then wrapped it up in Dallas in 2007 and 2008. Also took 1 year to play for the London Monarchs of NFL Europe. And like I said in the beginning, he did win a Super Bowl. It was, oh God, Roman numerals, help me, Super XXXVII. Super Bowl 37, when the Buccaneers defeated soundly at the time, Oakland Raiders. And went to the Pro Bowl twice, led the NFL Europe in completions, his only season there in 1995. Career, 166 touchdowns, 122 interceptions, 29,054 yards, and a career passer rating of 82.5. Again, I throw that final number out there, but it cannot be explained by nature. 153.8 or 158.3 is a perfect. But still, a solid passer with a much longer career than, most people actually remember. You're talking in 177 games. That might not seem long compared to a baseball player, but 177 games in the NFL is essentially a lifetime. So, now there you have it. And what card was this? It was a 97 Topps for all the card collectors. But there you go. I've rambled on enough about Mr. Brad Johnson. Somehow, through hook or crook, that thing survived. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate every one of you. And we got one more to wrap up this week. So we will see you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned for the final TTM of the week. Came into the house, actually, on January the 22nd. Postmarked Indianapolis. So there's a pretty thick gauge card in there. So inside we have... Hey, a NASCAR card. All right, look at that. We got us a signed Jimmie Johnson card. And I sent it on the car cards because I don't know why. I mean, yeah, it's cool to see the drivers and whatnot, but for me, I love the car cards. And that's a 2020 Donruss Silver. That is awesome. And he's a really, 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 really big name. So pause 1 second. I'll let you know to when and where this went. Okay, we are back. And a little bit longer of a return, but still pretty quick considering how busy Mr. Johnson is. I sent this on August the 19th of 2021. Came back on the 22nd. 156-day turnaround, which... Like I say, all things considering for a professional athlete, and especially a driver that is constantly on the move, that's pretty fast turnaround. Now, interestingly, as you saw, the postmark was Indianapolis. I actually sent this care of the current team he's with. It's Chip Ganassi Racing down in Concord, North Carolina. He runs the Honda for them in the IndyCar series now. But you look at just NASCAR, basically NASCAR royalty, won the NASCAR Cup Series 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2013, and 2016. And he is tied for most Cup Series championships with the 7 he just had. He is tied with Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. So you're looking, that's some high cotton for a driver. He won the Daytona 500, twice, looks like. The Coca-Cola 600 4 times. The Brickyard 400 4 times. The Southern 500 twice. He's got records all over the place. I mean, you're talking an incredible, incredible driver. Unbelievable. Seven NASCAR Cup champion. If he's not in the NASCAR Hall of Fame yet, I know they're kind of interesting in that they'll sometimes announce 2 classes ahead. Like, I remember, I think it was in 2018, they had already announced the class of 2020. And they are not shy about putting active people in there. But if he's not in the NASCAR Hall of Fame, he no doubt will be. And just fantastic. So for all you NASCAR fans and now IndyCar fans, because he's on that circuit, Jimmie Johnson, yeah. And like I say, I don't know if he went back to his residence, if he lives in Indianapolis, or if he was just on the road for a race and found the time to drop it in the mailbox. But either way, I am incredibly appreciative. This is a big one. Jimmie Johnson is a big one. And it's a sweet, sweet looking card. And that wraps up this week in the land of TTMs. Definitely an interesting way to wrap it up with a mangled envelope, but a pretty much intact card, a yellow sticker of demise, and a NASCAR legend, all in one day. So thanks for sticking with it. I know this was a bit of a longer video, and I'll try to do one of these every week or so and just let you know what came in the mailbox. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody in the snow areas are nice and warm. It is actually starting to warm up here finally. But either way, take care, everybody. We will see you next time.